Hi, my name is Tressa Betts, and I've decided to do my presentation on relationships, and I thought it would be interesting to research and find how our relationships grow and develop over time and through our different ages. And to help explain this, I'd like to bring in a few people to explain to me what a relationship is to them and what it means to them.
Hi, my name is Tressa Betts, and I'm 12 years old.
Kaden, can you tell me what is a relationship?
It's like a bond between like friend and another friend.
Okay, and what are some people that you share relationships with today?
I have like my friends.
Your friends are your relationship?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Tressa Betts' mom.
Okay, can you explain to me what is a relationship?
Well, there's different kinds of relationships. For instance, a relationship between a grandparent is different than a parent and her baby. So there's different kinds of relationships, but a relationship to me means something you can have and share with someone.
Okay, and can you just tell us a few of the examples of relationships of people who you have strong relationships with today?
Yep, I have strong relationships with my family and friends, neighbors.
Okay. And what are some ways that you've noticed help improve your relationships with others?
We can improve by communicating with them and getting to know them and spend time with them.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Preston McConnell, Tressa Betts' boyfriend.
Okay, can you explain to us what is a relationship to you?
It is a strong and special bond between two people.
Okay, and what are some examples of people that you share strong relationships with today?
I have strong relationships with my family and friends, and then with my girlfriend.
Okay, thank you. Relationship is kind of a hard word to describe. A lot of people don't know exactly how to explain what a relationship is, but our book, Looking Out, Looking In by Ronald Elder, it describes a relationship as the mode in which two or more beings stand to one another. And to help explain how relationships grow and develop over time, I've decided to start at a younger age and then go up and describe the different changes and different relationships that a parent has with their children over time and as they grow up. To start, I would just start with the relationship of a parent and a child. Lars Steinberg, a PhD in psychology and child development, states that of the many different relationships we form over the course of a lifetime, the relationship between a parent and a child is among the most important. A relationship really starts right as you're born, and the parent builds their relationships with their child by feeding them when they're hungry, changing their clothes, changing their diapers, pretty much just meeting all the child's needs. And that is the strongest thing that helps build a relationship. And the better quality that a relationship has just from the start helps set the ground for future relationships and what it will be like in the future. Authors Lynette C. Magna and D. Love explain a few tips how to strengthen the relationships with your children, and they are to respond to their children's needs and to be sensitive to their needs and to be a good listener, and most importantly, to spend time each day with the child and give them the attention that they need, and to be able to really understand them and understand what they have to tell you, and to be a good listener for them. The next thing is relationships with children and school children, more importantly. And Courtney Nathan, a social worker, wrote an article titled Raising School-Aged Children. At the school age, when kids are in the school age, they ask a lot of questions dealing with their own personal stuff. They're trying to define who they are and where they belong and what they become, and they wonder if they even belong at all. And so to help build a relationship with a child in the school age, it's important to ask them about their schoolwork, ask them what's going on, and be able to know that you care and talk about the tell them about their friends and everything that's going on that deals with them, and that helps them feel like they're important and that they mean something. The next thing is parent adolescence, and truly a partnership with the teen. It's truly a partnership with the teen and the parent. Adolescence age is probably the most difficult to have a relationship with because, of course, in the adolescence age, teenagers think that they know everything and what they're doing is right, and the parents at the same time are trying to teach them what really is right, and through experiences they know what choices they should do. And so it's hard for teenagers at this age to have a good relationship with their parents because in their minds they're right and they're the only ones that are right. So relationships with a teenager may be really confusing at times, and of course it's going to be like a roller coaster, up and down, lots of emotions, and the best thing to help increase your relationship with your teenagers is to have an open communication with them and to ask them about things going on in their life and to be honest with them. Let's see. Jim Ewing writes an article discussing relationships, and he describes that we choose our own relationships. We choose who we want to have a relationship with and what kind of relationship that's going to be. If it's just going to be a friend relationship or if it's going to be more of an intimate relationship, but we choose our own relationships. And if something goes wrong in a relationship, it's us who can change it. Let's see. The most important thing in a relationship is commitment. If you have commitment, then everything else pretty much goes from there. And just in closing, our book gives us some tips on how to improve our relationships or conflicts that we're having. And the first thing to do is to identify the problem in the relationship, what's going on, what's not going right. And the next thing is to make a date and to have a plan to get together with the other person that you're having conflict with and be able to talk about it. And the next step is to actually describe the problem, what's on your mind, what's going wrong, what you want to change about it. It's important to consider the other person's point of view and to let them speak what's on their mind and how they feel. And the next thing is to negotiate and to come up with a plan to make the relationship or conflict be resolved. And then the last thing is to follow up on the relationship and decide if it's really helped or if things are getting worse. And so those are just a few of the ways that relationships change and develop over time. And really the most important thing is that relationships start at a young age and they increase and improve better as we get older.